Hey y'all, Tyler from O.T.R Outdoors. Back out at the ranch today. We're gonna go walk through the woods, see if we can't scare up a pig and go check the camera. It's a super hot day, so I'm hoping they'll be shaded up in a few places. Got a really good wind coming in my face as I'm standing now, so I can walk through pretty much all of the bottom area. All right, with those two deer being over here, the pigs aren't gonna be right here in this area because the deer aren't gonna hang out with them. So I made it to that wood line I just pointed out. And they're gone. Those two deer I just spooked. I'd actually just stopped to put the camera down when I spooked her, and she blew at me a couple times and took off in the woods. Hopefully the audio caught it on that last clip. I'm working my way down this tree line here, and hopefully we either spooked something else up. I have not checked this part of the ranch for sheds, and we're also getting into the 1st of June. Fawning season should start happening pretty quick if it hadn't already. So that's another thing we're gonna be looking for, hopefully. I'm not gonna walk through that area where she was bedded down because if she does have a fawn, I don't want to disturb it. But you never know. If you've been following my shorts, I posted a video before we moved from the last location I had the camera. And I had a group of, I hadn't even had a chance to count them all yet, but it's a group of 3 boar pigs. One great big one and that pair. They've been together and separate. And I've got 4 videos of probably 5 to 6 mamas and probably 30 piglets. So hopefully with the camera being moved, we got some different new footage, but there's a big group that started showing back up again probably 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. I have to go back and look at the dates, but try and get across the creek here and go pull the car, and then we're gonna go over to where I'm really, if we see a pig, it's gonna be where I'm headed. As you can see, pretty good ways down the creek this way. But this thing was a little lot better. I'll zoom in for y'all here. See all the way down the creek there. So you can tell they've been coming down that and down this. This stick's covered in mud. Alright y'all, so in 13 days since we moved this camera, we have 482 new videos. Now, I did scroll through a handful of them. Some of it is, we had some pretty decent winds those days, so I've got groups of 10 to 20 pictures of just the grass moving. I did not bring anything good to trim the grass up with, so I'm not gonna worry about that today. But there's a lot of good video. I'll throw in 1 or 2. My big bachelor group, it's got my 4 really good bucks in it, or my 2 really good bucks and 2 that are coming up. They're in here. They haven't been where the other camera was, so that's a plus. I knew they'd be down here anyways. Already starting to grow antlers back, which is awesome, which means they're doing good, they're healthy, they're getting good protein. Not from me, naturally. I'm not feeding them, they're getting protein and all the nutrients naturally. But they're already starting to grow back, which I can't remember if I posted a video of a younger buck who had just started showing his antlers come back in off the other camera, but you can definitely tell with these guys because they got more mass that they're starting to grow theirs back. So that's good. And all 4 of them in there, which means all 4 of them made it through the season. So that's another plus. There's one, the old man of the group is going to go on the list this year to try and harvest, to manage him out of the herd because they buck behind him. It's even better buck, better body, bigger antlers. He's a 10. The other guy's just a real big 8. Well, he's a 9 because he's got an odd kicker. The guy behind him, who you can tell is a year younger than him, he's a 10. He's got a better body on him, so we're going to keep him. I'm going to try and harvest that other one. He's a beautiful animal too, but he's 5.5, maybe 6.5 years old. So I don't know that he's going to get any better. We'll see as the year progresses. That's why I run my cameras year round. I like to see how they're growing in and who needs to be harvested, so on and so forth. So we'll see how that goes for the year. We're going to duck off into the woods, see if we can't scare up a pig. Shot off that way. She must have been asleep. I don't know if you saw her, but I'm sure you heard her. Well, no luck. Did spook 1, 2, 3, 4 deer. And that's about it. Like I said, 400 odd videos on the trail cam in the last 13 days, I think is what I said. So I'll go through and here I'll throw a couple in here for y'all to see. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, there's always a storm coming. Keep the powder dry, your action knife sharp, and eye on your back trail. We'll see y'all next time.